I recently sat down with co-founder and former executive director Alexis Johnson for her historical perspective on ILI's student-centered language instruction and the history of ILI.
My name is Alexis Johnson, and with Janice Rogers, I co-founded International Language Institute in 1984. I wanted to reach out to people who couldn't afford to study, to refugees and immigrants, and so I knew I could write grants. Everyone deserves a chance, and no matter what your financial situation is, race, religion, whatever it is, we just wanted to be here for everybody. The methodology is really, really important. In order to appeal to people's different learning styles and the different intelligences, we have to have integrated activities, multi-levels, learning styles, materials, pacing, timing, sequencing, and materials is one of my favorite things, or stuff. We have, and that's why one day, I mean, even though I know ILI will stay online with lots of programs, being able to sit at a table and manipulate, the Cuisenaire rods and pictures and things and move it around and work in small groups and have the teacher just going around listening and watching and making notes. That's really important. In order to achieve some of these things that we're talking about, we created the Wheel of Concepts. There are 4 skill areas, obviously: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. But there are also tools: pronunciation and intonation, grammar and vocabulary. And why is it a wheel? Because sometimes you're working on writing and grammar. Sometimes it's listening and grammar. Sometimes it's speaking and grammar. Sometimes it's vocabulary and speaking. You're focusing on one thing. It's all based on context and content, and then, of course, culture. And the culture is really, really important in so many ways, and it's more than, okay, so we live in New England and there's this and that and the other thing. That's important, and we want to know about the cultures of all of the students in our class. That's all very important, and we can talk on the basis of culture. But there are other things, ways to help students learn. I know when I was in Barcelona, if I wanted to do the crossword puzzle, I needed to know things that I couldn't know just because I was fluent in Spanish. And a lot of it depended on culture.